Hey people, welcome to the Saturday evening stream. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, we had some technical issues.
We couldn't get a selfie that we both liked at the same time. Those were the issues.
That's a technical issue as far as I'm concerned. So I'm with Megan.
Hello.
Hope you're all having a great weekend so far. And I see we got a good crowd right off the bat.
That is excellent.
The names flew by, but I'll try to say hello to who I can see here. I see Vivian Johnson. I see Hunter Stewart. I see Craig O'Connor. Hello, hello. I see Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy and John O'Meara and Wesley T. Good day, good day. Ziplock and Nancy Mattis. Crikey73, hello.
Crikey73, that's awesome.
Hello, Anna V. Hey, Visit, how you doing? Transit in Ottawa. I see Gertage. I see a gust of wind. Hey, Whitby Doo, Dave Thomas. Hello, Sunjib. Hello, Nintendo Switch fan. Hey, Susie's here. Good evening.
Hey, Susan.
So I'm sure I'll get to say hello to anyone I might have missed as the stream continues on. Charlie Sturm, hello. And the Ottawa Wanderer is in the house. And Alan K, how you doing? So we're on Gerrard Street. We're going to head over to Parliament. Hey, Clayton Crawford. Good evening. What's the temperature right now in Toronto, Joe Smith?
It's
I
3
think
degrees,
it's.
but it feels like -1.
I thought it was 1 degree.
No,
Yeah.
3. But it feels like -1.
Hey, Dahlia Mendez. Hello. I'm doing good. Hey, Mental Man. Hello, Lena. How are you? Says hello, Megan, as well.
Hello, Lena.
Winter is fading fast. Well, let's hope so.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Winter's killing my vibe. It's hard to dress.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything. Coming to Toronto on May the 12th. Hey, that's awesome, Charlie.
Sweet.
Hey, Ali BHG. Hello. It's harshing both your and Megan's mellow. Yep.
Pretty much.
Hey, no worries, Mental Man. Novocos. Yeah, he says he thought winter would be perfect for someone who likes wearing vintage fur.
It is the first few weeks, and then after that, you get sick of that too, and you're like, oh, looking longingly at all your spring clothes. Remembering fondly the days when you would put on your sandals and walk out the door.
Hey, Skull Crusher, what up? You're going to be taking Amtrak to Toronto. Yeah, I hope you have a great time, Charlie.
Yeah. Where are you from, Charlie?
Upstate New York.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So not too far.
Here's an early welcome to the 6th.
I just watched a YouTube channel last night by a young guy from Pennsylvania, I think, who does transit videos, and he just did a video a while ago taking Amtrak to Toronto from Pennsylvania. So I thought that was pretty fun to watch.
Nice.
Looks like they're finally building this. This beer store is closed down now. There must be a lot of bummed out people here in this neighborhood, because that beer store was a very busy place.
I'm guessing they're putting a condo up there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Georgian, that's going to be the new building going up here.
Oh, it's like a low-rise.
It's like a mid-rise, yeah, so it looks nice.
Yeah.
I think it'll be an improvement for the neighborhood. This beer store was a bit of a dodgy area.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way, right?
Oh, those apartments up there look so nice.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Look at that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would love to live
They
there.
look cozy. Hello, Yahya.
Hey, Yahya. Oh my god, I would love to live there. Look at it. It looks so cozy.
Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, good evening. Do you mind being called Mrs. Continuum?
Yes, I'm not anyone's missus. I'm no one's missus.
Nix on the Mrs. Continuum.
I'm no one's little wife, and I never will be.
Hey, JK, how are you? How you doing so far? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah? All right.
It's actually not that cold at all.
Yeah, yeah. As long as the wind stays away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb Lee.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're just saying it doesn't feel too cold out at all when the wind is not blowing, which will be hopefully most of the time.
Yes. Fingers crossed. Because yeah, last time I was here a couple weeks ago, it was like really, like it was this temperature, but the wind was really cold.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And we went for that walk after dinner.
Yeah.
It was like really cold.
Yeah. Wind ruins everything, whether it's the summer or the winter.
No,
it just
really
it just
does.
ruins everything in any season.
It really, really does.
Unless it's a light breeze in the summer,
Yeah.
but that's different than wind, you know? Yeah. I mean, technically it's wind, but you know what I mean.
The wind that comes like messes up your hair and
Yeah, wind that blows all the sand in your face.
yeah, and the grit in your eyeballs.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's no fun.
Yeah. Freezing Wayne. I got the Elmer Fudd syndrome strikes again. Freezing Wayne.
Hey, that Wayne there.
Be very, very quiet.
Elmer Fudd syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah, here is Parliament Street, so we're going to walk north of Parliament. Unless I'm an avid kite flyer. Then you want some wind. I
That's
remember
true.
when I was a kid, I used to fly kites. And wind was good. I was like, yeah, let's get our kites.
So people would say to you, go fly a kite, and you'd be like, sure.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to head north here. Do you want to just cross first? Okay, yeah. Hey, Jenny's here. Hello, hello, Jenny. How you doing? Good evening. Mike Crichton, hello. Well, thank you very much. So far, so good. Where is Lizzo? I know she's in a restaurant eating because I just looked at her stream right before I left. But what restaurant is it? Is it the Kongi Queen?
You mean kanji?
Kanji? However you say it?
Yes, that's interesting.
Yeah. She is there. That's funny. Well, we won't be walking past there. She is eating congee. Okay. I guess that's what you do at the congee queen, right? Yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird to ask for pasta.
Right. I don't even know what congee is. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know either. I think it's some kind of soup, but I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If anyone in the chat knows, let us know.
Uh-huh. Hello, Nikos Artist. Hello. Good evening. Rice porridge.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for the info. Hello, Anath Ahmed. Welcome.
Okay, oh, maybe not this lighting.
Making on so many pictures over there. You say who?
I have no idea. We're taking too many pictures.
Too many pictures, yep. There's a limit.
Let me just walk a little bit. Okay.
Sorry. Ay, caramba. All right. Hey, Scott Briggs, how are you?
Yeah, that
What do you say? Oh, he was just saying something about we're sure taking a lot of pictures because Meghan had her phone and she was taking a video with her phone at the same time I'm doing this, so he was like, wow, look at you two with your phones, you're sure taking a lot of pictures. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a lot, Scott Briggs. Hopefully you can take it easy for the rest of the evening. Yeah, I don't think this part of Parliament Street is particularly heavy on the tourist brochures as a place to come.
Yeah, but Cabbagetown is so nice.
But Cabbagetown, the old neighborhood, is. Yeah.
Thanks for indulging that. I'm in the middle of filming this like quite long and involved TikTok video, so I'm just like gathering footage for it.
Yeah, Meghan needed content for her TikTok. Hey, Nancy Mattis, $5.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, she says, sorry if it was inappropriate. I think she knows you're just kidding around, Nancy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And thank you very much for your support. No harm, no foul. I was almost expecting that guy to go for my phone.
I know, right? He gave weird vibes for sure.
Yeah. I was like, is it time to throw down?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the vibes on him were.
Yeah. Hey Dan, how you doing? And Tom Bikes 416, hello. That's a good question, Dan. I don't know how they make it through the day.
Who makes it through the day?
People who are always worried about people taking pictures and videos in public and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know either.
'Cause everybody's doing it.
I really don't understand that either. All I can think is that you must have something to hide, or you're like insecure about your parents. One of the two.
Yeah. Hey, David Clippert, hello. Good evening to you. I will definitely please continuum, or I will definitely continuum.
You will continue.
The continuum will continue.
How did you come up with that name anyway? Story time.
I've told that story many times. It's a Star Trek The Next Generation thing from the Q Continuum on Star Trek.
And then you became the K Continuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, XPB Zones. How you doing?
It's good to retell that story every once in a while, just for like, oh look at the end.
Yeah, we got...
Oh, I love this. Look, it's in like Louis Vuitton style. So great.
Yeah. Some nice stuff. I always notice this place every time I walk past it, actually.
I love it.
Well, it's got lots of nice old stuff.
Look, it's very, this is like very Louis says, the style of the chair. Do you know why chairs were made that wide in the 18th century? Because women's skirts were very wide, so it would be for like, oh wow.
Holy crap. Clayton Crawford, $100. Meghan, I am donating this to you through Ken for your trip to Scotland. Holy moly, man.
Wow, Clayton. Oh my god, thank you. Wow,
that is incredible, Clayton.
Blown away. Thank you. Oh my god.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
Big thanks.
Oh my god.
Big thanks, Clayton.
Thank you. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you have a great night, Clayton. Plenty of streaming yet to come.
That's right.
Hey, Chatty Cathy, hello.
Hello, Chatty Cathy. I always forget how nice Parliament Street is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Just is not a place that I come a lot because I used to live in the West End, so I like hardly ever made it west of Yonge Street or east of Yonge Street.
Right?
And even then, I rarely even made it to Yonge Street. Pop-up store.
Hey, Mr. Hippo's here. Hello, hello.
Hello, Mr. Hippo.
Quad mods. That was a good sketch. I like that one. Mike Myers.
What sketch was that?
It's not Scottish, it's crap!
Oh. Well, I can't speak to that yet, but hopefully,
Right.
hopefully soon.
I think that was around the time he was doing that movie So I Married an Axe Murderer. There was lots of good Scottish accents in that movie. He played like his own father, who was a Scottish character. Yeah.
With the accent.
Yeah.
Ken and I were joking a while ago that if I go to Scotland, I'll be able to do the accent really well. It'll be great. I can't do it now.
That wasn't bad. Great.
But apparently in Glasgow, they have like the thickest accents there.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh. My sister was like, you should get your smart serve and get a job in a bar there because you'll get lots of tips because your Canadian accent will be novel. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. We'll just really play it up like, oh, how about that, eh? I'm from Canada, eh? I'm a about as exotic as you get around here.
Just a wee Canadian lass. Hello, Transit in Ottawa and Ida. Hello, welcome. Are you taking care of your elephant, Megan?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, Edda's indoors now for the winter, but she spent the summer in our garden by the rose bush.
There we go.
So she had a good time out there. And then when winter came, we moved her indoors.
Nice.
So she can be warm and toasty because elephants don't like the cold.
Right.
She's the house guardian.
That movie is pretty underrated, you know.
Which one?
So I Married an Axe-Murderer.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's cross here. It's still pretty funny. I just watched it not all that long ago.
We just watched Annie Hall today.
Yeah, I showed Megan Annie Hall.
I've never seen it. I didn't think I'd like it because I don't like movies from the 70s really, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was good.
It's just a good movie about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. I was surprised.
Megan's doing well, right, Megan?
Yes, I
You're
am.
doing well? Yeah.
So far, so good.
All right. Ida was just wondering.
Thanks, Ida. How are you doing?
That's not weird, Crikey. Crikey appreciates you for pursuing your ambitions.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's never too late to do that. That's what I always say. Mid-30s career change is always scary, but you know, it's fine. I'm taking a course right now, which is a prerequisite for being able to apply for the program that I'm going to do. So Moza.
Yeah, we'll just wait for them to go by. With
You
their...
don't usually see that in winter. It's usually a summertime phenomenon.
Right.
Good times, but yeah, so I'm taking this course right now. It's called Chemistry for Conservators. So it's just like a basic principles in chemistry course, because the program that I'm looking at is for textile conservation. So like you'd work in a museum and essentially preserve like all the textiles and garments that are in the museum. So anyways, I have to take this course because I have to have like a basic knowledge in chemistry to even be able to apply for the textile conservation program. So I just submitted my first 2 lab reports the other day. So we'll see how they go. But yeah, it's like an at-home course. And it's pretty good so far, but it's definitely difficult because I haven't taken chemistry since high school. So like having to relearn how to balance an equation and like having to relearn different kinds of solutions and like how to calculate relative humidity. It's definitely a challenge.
I'm sure you'll conquer it all.
Yes, but like what else am I going to do with my time?
Right.
I'm not married, I don't have kids, I work 9 to 5, so I have only 40 hours of my week is commandeered by other things, so I have the whole rest of the time to myself. So what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
Learn chemistry, sure.
XPB, why is that hard to say? Zones wants to know any favorite music. Well, I think everyone who's been watching my channel knows that I like classic rock and indie rock.
What? You like classic rock? What?
And
This is shocking.
and indie rock and some sprinklings of some other genres here and there. Like I like some Motown, you know. I like some 80s pop, you know, just and some 90s grunge. I don't know. What about you, Megan?
I just like top 40 crap. I'm not like, music isn't really my thing. I sometimes forget about it. Like I can go weeks and weeks and weeks without listening to music at all, and I don't even notice. Like for me, it's just something I put on in the background when I'm cleaning my house, or if I have to like walk somewhere and it's gonna take me a while. But I generally prefer to listen to podcasts like when I'm sewing or working on something, or sometimes when I'm working like my job and I'm doing a task that's kind of mindless, I'll just like put on a podcast in the background. So
Yeah.
I enjoy that. And like podcasts I like to listen to, like there's a few astrology podcasts I like, a couple history podcasts I like. There's I like political commentary, and there's a few like psychology, sociology, true crime podcasts. So yeah, just stuff like that, social sciences. But yeah, I prefer podcasts over music, for sure.
I prefer music over podcasts. Hey, Big S, how you doing? I hardly ever listen to podcasts, ever, actually.
I know.
Like, maybe once a year I might check one out.
I think probably my favorite podcast of all time is Nightlight Astrology by Adam Ellenboss, and he takes like a very pragmatic approach to astrology, and he looks at it like a clock, like telling time, which is how I look at it also. And he also connects it with like different mythologies and religious and spiritual traditions throughout the world. Like he just did an episode on an upcoming transit, and he talked about how the transit can be thought of in terms of a story from the Bhagavad Gita. So it's just like really interesting how he grounds it in mythology, which is why I like his podcast.
Hey, Nancy Mattis, $5. Either of us know the song "Need a Little Something Extra." I don't think I know it. Do you know it?
No, I do not.
No.
I don't know any songs though. Ken's the one who knows like all of the songs. If you play like 30 seconds of an intro of a song, he'll know exactly what song it is and what year it came out.
Well, not every song, but
Every song that I've tested you on. The only ones you don't know are like top 40 from the early 2000s.
and older songs from the 50s, maybe,
Yeah.
that sort of predate rock and roll, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Harjot, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome.
Harjot.
Hey, Zenberger, what's up? Megan needs a mic. Yeah, I'm holding the phone as close to her face as I can here while we walk.
I just babble on anyway. You're not missing much.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Hello, Doug.
So we're on Howard Street. So we're just going to walk along here and then jump up to Bloor. Allie likes musical theater.
Ah, yes. Musical theater is fun. I do like opera. I like to listen to opera and classical music in general. I like Baroque music. I think if I was to like put on any music just in the background to listen to, it would be Baroque.
I like science fiction theme songs from movies.
Like Star Trek?
Like Star Wars. John Williams, you know, his whole... everything he's done, pretty much. Yeah. Rock opera, Scott Briggs.
That's right.
Yeah, movie scores. Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to whistle the Star Wars theme and the E.T. theme and all the themes.
What did you think of the Avatar soundtrack?
And I still do. Well, that one doesn't really have a memorable theme, in my opinion.
No, it doesn't.
No. Like Jurassic Park, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jaws, Back to the Future. That's not John Williams, but that's a good movie score.
Do you remember when we first started dating and you used to come over a lot and we would watch movies and I would like immediately fall asleep?
Yep.
And you would try to show me movies, but I would be asleep in like 5 minutes.
Yep. No easy task trying to watch a movie with Meghan once it's past a certain hour.
Yeah.
Just forget about it.
Yep. Just conk right out.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, we'd be like in my bed curled up under like my 50-pound duvet cover in the middle of summer, and you'd be like curled up on one side and I'd have my dog curled up on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, crows and ravens, hello. Looks like they're starting work on this new tower here now. They tore down a couple of these old buildings that were here. They left this one up right on the corner. And across the street, this one is well underway. These are both going to be over 50 stories,
Wow,
both
okay,
of
they're
these
good.
buildings here.
Big towers.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe one is 47. I don't know. They're both going to be over 500 feet anyway, which is skyscraper height. Most likely they were broken, Allie. I didn't actually get a good look at them, but let's just say yes. Hey, Schnurt Chick, hello. I guess we can cross. Remember 3D TVs? Yeah, that was a fad that came and went.
Yep. That was like around the time the first Avatar came out.
I kind of wanted to get one, and I'm kind of glad I never did now because it was like a flash in the pan.
Yeah. 3D movies in general just kind of went the way of the dinosaurs when streaming became a thing.
Well, does Johnny know that they opened a Popeyes at Fairview Mall? I think you'll have to go and make a new Fairview Mall video if that's
Johnny
the case.
likes Popeyes?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
I should run for mayor. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
So you have to resign for dating someone in their 30s.
Right? Jeez, never thought me and John Tory would have something in common,
There you
but
go.
apparently we do.
There you go.
Alright, here is Bloor Street. Hey! You never know, crikey, you never know. Maybe about walking around. Anyway, I think he probably knows a lot more about other things, obviously, than I do.
Who does?
John Tory.
Oh, yeah.
About Toronto, yeah.
Well, he would know like a different angle of Toronto.
Yeah. He knows lots of the nitty-gritty things that you wouldn't know
That is correct.
unless you were someone like him. Well, thank you, Toronto doo-wop music guy. Yeah, we got a no frills right here. I've only been inside that one a couple of times.
It's the smallest knuckles I've ever seen.
Well, it's big inside, right? You have to go inside the building.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you go down a hallway, and that's where the store is.
I don't think I've ever been this far east on Bloor without being in a subway.
Yeah. So the no frills is down there. You have to go down that long ass hallway.
Can we like go poke our heads in?
You want to?
I'm kind of curious.
Alright, we're going to take a peek because Megan is curious. Hey, Nancy Mattis, another $5. You to serenade in the house and remember Jurassic Park. Don't go in the long grass. Well, we'll have to try that, I think, Nancy Mattis, if we can find some long grass to not go in. And thank you for another $5 super chat. Very much appreciated. That's what it's like inside. So it's actually a big no frills once you're in there. Yeah. Yep. And it goes all the way over to Selby Street on the other side there.
There's a booster juice.
And 77 Huntley, that's an apartment building. So people who live in that apartment building have direct access to all these stores. That must be pretty convenient, right?
Great.
They don't even have to go outside.
The grocery store is literally downstairs.
Yep. Yep. Got to warm up for a minute.
Yeah. Expectation.
You like expectation, Ellie? Hey, funny dog, how you doing?
Oh, funny dog. I remember when I was a kid, they opened up an expectation in Guelph, and it was like such a big deal.
Yeah.
Like the whole city went to eat there. It was like a huge deal.
Hey, Brayton Davis. It's just, I think, a couple degrees above freezing right now. It's kind of a neat view. Hey, Marks. I'm not going to run for mayor. That sounds like a thankless job.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you're going to be hated eventually, right?
And for sure you'd get in trouble for dating me, like for sure. People would not like that.
My go-to movie. I don't know, you know? Maybe something like Wayne's World.
Really?
You know, just it was like, I just need to put something on that I can just be mindlessly entertained by for the 100th time, and it'll still have the same effect, right? Maybe something like Wayne's World.
Mine is the 2006 Sofia Coppola Marie Antoinette movie.
There you go.
I've probably watched that movie 300 times. It's no joke. It is my favorite movie of all time.
2001, yeah. That's not a movie that I would just throw on when I'm just in the mood to just kick back and watch something.
What is it?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that movie, but to me that's a movie that I watch every once in a long while, right? And then I can sort of appreciate it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to watch that movie once, but I fell asleep in the first like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Carl Roth, good evening.
So this church right here that we're walking past, my company, we did their website and their logo.
Oh, did you? Okay.
we did.
That's right.
Like the old construction tower.
Megan has a professional connection to this church.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that their website? I think you can see their logo on that board there. When we did that.
Oh, okay.
So yes, if you go to their website and you look at like all the copy on their website, that was me. I wrote it.
Megan is a copywriter, in case you were wondering what that all means.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, is this my cousin Justin? Hey, what is up? What is up, man? How you doing? Haven't seen you in chat in a while. I think since New Year's Eve 2021.
Wow.
I think that was the last time I saw you in the chat.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin Justin, yeah.
Hey, Justin.
And hello to Kat and Aunt Elaine. Wow. That is awesome. Hope you all enjoy watching me walk around. This is Meghan. You haven't met her in real life, but here she is. Maybe we'll make it up to Cochrane sometime.
That'd be fun.
Was it hard to get a job doing that, Meghan?
No, surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of copywriting jobs out there. And they pay pretty well too. Like it's a decent living.
Yeah. Justin says, hey, Meghan.
Hello, Justin. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Bash Brannigan. Hello. Who's the Toronto mayor now? Well, John Tory hasn't officially resigned yet. He hasn't made that official yet. So he's still actually the mayor right now. But once he does do that, then the deputy mayor will have to take over for the time being. And I think they're going to call a by-election sometime in the near future. And then there'll be a new mayor elected. Johnny strides for mayor. There you go. I think he's about as interested in the job as I am, or probably even less so.
It does seem like quite a headache.
I think he said something along the lines of, I'd get cancelled in 5 minutes.
It'd be interesting to see which one of the two of you would last the longest before getting canceled.
Right. Maybe he'd last 5 minutes, I'd last maybe 5.5, or you know.
No, he'd last longer than you because, again, you're dating a 30-something-year-old, so
Oh, right.
you wouldn't last long.
Okay, but I'm not 68 years old, and you
No.
don't work for me, right? So,
No, but like-
so why would that matter, right?
But you know how touchy people are about age
Oh,
gaps.
I know. That's a bunch of internet nonsense,
I know.
basically, yeah.
Especially since this relationship was my idea, so... And I'm proud of that.
Yeah. You worked at RBC for 9 years. That's cool, Delia.
That is cool. It's a good
Aha, Megan, you should run for mayor,
No.
according to Clayton Crawford.
No. No. I'd rather restore old textiles. That's more my jam.
Bloor Street still looks all pretty. I'm glad they left these lights up after Christmas was over.
It does look really pretty.
Yeah. I think this is suitable for all year round. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year when the sun goes down like early.
Yeah.
Makes the night a little more bearable. Where are we gonna head south?
At Bay Street.
Okay. So we're gonna go through Financial District?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a walk through the Condo Canyon
Condo, yeah,
and then through Bay Street down to the Financial District. Hey, John G. Cyrilwick. How you doing? This place is pretty hopping right now. What is this place even all about here? Established 1919. How come I never knew about this place?
It's like, that's definitely not here,
It's
like 3 years ago.
over 100 years old. Where was it located before? Don't copywriters work in advertising agencies? Yes, they do.
That's correct.
Yep. How about Prime Minister, Meghan?
No.
No? Okay. That's a no, Nancy.
No way. I'm too idealistic. I'd screw everything up.
Hey, Wayne Cito, hello. Tall buildings! Tall buildings! Evening, Chris Knowles. Hope you're well. Hey, here's Young Street. But we're going over to Bay. Hey, Lil XO. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm filming the buildings, I know. How dare I? There's people inside those buildings. I'm invading their privacy by recording a skyscraper in the middle of the city. Yeah, this H&M, I guess, is closed. They're dropping like flies. The one on Queen Street closed too, right? What's wrong with H&M? Why are they closing all their stores?
The Zara closed down too.
Which one?
There was one there where it says for lease.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was like one of my favorite locations because they always had stuff there that was like sold out everywhere else. So I used to walk like down here on weekends sometimes and nose around in there. That's sad. It's like the end of an era.
Are the rents just too high along here?
Probably. I would imagine.
I mean,
And I would
those
imagine
stores
they're
make
just,
a lot
like-
of money.
Yeah, but like they're probably not their most profitable locations either.
Yeah.
Because like along this way, like think about the places where people are shopping.
Or is it
and
just
whatnot.
because fast fashion is dying, maybe?
I think there's a little of that also.
Yeah.
More people are thrifting now, which is
Yeah.
awesome. But yeah.
Like, because the quality sucks, right?
Yeah.
And people are just saying, you know what? I don't want to buy this stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can find like much higher quality things thrifted, like I have like a whole stack of cashmere sweaters in my closet, and I've never paid more than like $50 for a cashmere sweater because they're all thrifted, like every single one of them. And if you buy cashmere sweaters like brand new in a fast fashion store, you're paying upwards of $200, and it's like, why would I do that when I can literally go to Kensington Market and there's like a whole rack of cashmere for like next to nothing. Like I can get 3 or 4 sweaters for that price, you know what I mean? Like
I just go to Value Village and buy a pair of pants once every 2 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I do.
Don't get me started. That's the other extreme, my dear.
Hey, Nancy Mattis, another super chat, $2. No one here in the States would run for President of the United States.
Yeah.
F no.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I saw something, what was it, Bill Maher, and he was like, why can't we find anyone else? There must, in like a country of 300 million people, all we can find is Trump and Biden. And I was like, yeah, because no one wants that job.
Yeah.
It's a shitty job. You can't do anything right. You get blamed for everything. Everyone hates you no matter what you do. And you're just constantly butting heads with everybody else. Like, no thanks. And you have to work basically 24/7. No holidays, no breaks. Like, no thank you.
Scott Briggs, Depeche Mode. Yeah, what about Cocteau Twins? Cocteau, however you say it.
What's that?
It's a band.
Oh.
Yeah. And now we're heading south on Bay Street. Yeah, Cocteau Twins are from Scotland, actually.
Really?
Yeah. You might like them.
Should check
They're
it
kind
out.
of ethereal sounding.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah?
Check it out.
Ethereal? Ethereal?
Ethereal?
Ethereal? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Ethereal.
Ethereal.
There you go. But their lyrics don't make any sense. But that's okay, because the way they sing, it seems right.
It doesn't matter.
That it doesn't really matter, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Can you like indulge me in something for a minute?
Sure.
There's a Starbucks there. I kind of want to go get a tea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you mind if I just pop in there?
No, that's cool.
Okay. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. So we're gonna pop over here to Starbucks. Megan's gonna get a tea. You're a big Enya fan. Yeah, I've enjoyed some Enya. I'm not a tea drinker myself, or coffee. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. We'll just go inside. Just warm up for a minute while she gets her tea. It's very low music, so it's okay, I think. Maybe it's not that low, actually. I might have to go outside, actually. Yeah. Isn't there any place that doesn't have music playing all the time? Hey, Christine, hello, how are you? Yeah, maybe you can't hear it, crikey, but YouTube will hear it. I've gotten copyright claims for literally a 7-second snippet of a song while I was walking past a store one time. That's all they need. And it's like, sorry, copyright claim. That was 7 seconds. Hey, Stacy S. Yummy, yeah. Hey, LRM Guitars is here. Hello. And Megan can handle it since she's a copywriter. Haha. That's good. That's clever. Yeah, Bash Brannigan, the copyright holder, will basically get any ad revenue from the video. So they take it all. Every once in a while they'll share it. They'll share the ad revenue, but usually they just take it all for themselves. Well, usually nothing permanent happens, funny dog. They'll just tell you what happened, and that's it. They just take the ad revenue. So you don't get in trouble or anything like that. A copyright strike, though, that's a more serious offense. I've never had that happen before. Once you get, I think, 3 copyright strikes, your channel can be taken down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. So what do you have to do to get a copyright strike?
I'm not too sure. I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have my favorite tea. I had to like get a mint one. They usually have, there's this like peach tea that's really good.
Right.
And I usually get that with like a shot of sugar-free vanilla syrup, and it's so good. And I didn't have it, and I was like, oh, because that's what I was craving. Oh well.
That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, that's right.
Did Johnny get a strike one time?
Oh, really?
He was not happy about that. 3 strikes and you're out. Yep. And here's that wind that we were hoping we would avoid. Yeah. Can you get them removed? I think you can challenge them or request that they look into it further if you disagree. And then they'll take another look at the situation. And sometimes maybe you'll come out the winner in that scenario and they'll take it away, but I don't think that happens a whole lot. Johnny was able to get his strike removed. That's good. Hey, Chris the Pepsi driver, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what my battery is at. 59%.
Okay, it's such a fast.
Yeah. Once it gets to around 50%, I will stop and plug in my power bank.
Good idea. Because if it gets any windier, that's going to drain your battery like crazy.
I think this is the pub I went to with a friend who was visiting from Ireland.
Oh, that's what you guys went?
Yeah.
Nice.
My friend Carly, who lives in Ireland now, said, let's go to an Irish pub.
Was it like authentic? Did she?
Yeah, it seemed pretty authentic.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So if you're just joining, we are walking down Bay Street, heading south. That's St. Joseph Street right now.
This tea was definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the one I wanted, it's definitely a good idea.
Irish accent. Yeah, I kind of like it too.
Isn't there a key house in Dublin?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
That's like a thing.
Yeah. You love this condo because it has a super chicken at the bottom of it? I want to live above Super Chicken. Or Pizza Nova. Pizza, pizza, pizza Nova. Yeah, that's from an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. Where I got my name from. Or it's inspired by one anyway. The Q Continuum from Star Trek The Next Generation became the K Continuum, which became the Ken Continuum. So, hey Maroof, hello, hello.
Why did you want to work their face again?
I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah. It's 1 degree in Niagara Falls, yeah. I think it's around the same here. I bet you would get Wi-Fi if you were 1 floor above the Starbucks. You might be able to pick up their signal. Niagara Falls is frozen over, is it really? That doesn't happen very often, does it? Niagara Falls. There's Wellesley Street. Hello Greg, how you doing? You're in St. Catharines, across the lake. I think it's cool that you can see the Toronto skyline from the shoreline there.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
The CN Tower.
Yeah. And you can see it from over the border in New York State too.
Yep.
Yep. That's kind of cool. Must be kind of a weird experience if you're an American living in upstate New York near the Lake Ontario shore in some quiet little town and you see the skyline of this huge big city in a different country across the lake, you know? It's like it's right there, but it's not even in my country. It's a different country.
That is weird. I have this recurring dream that I've had since I was a kid where I go down to Lake Ontario, and like on the other side of the lake is like every place in the world that I've ever wanted to visit. So usually there's like Paris and London, and like there's New York.
This crazy car. What are they doing?
Did not look.
Yeah.
And then I like there's usually like a train that goes like over the lake. So I just like hop on the train and it's like elevated above the water. And then on the other side of the train, I end up in like London or Paris or something, and it's just right across the lake. And I love that dream so much. It makes me happy because then it feels like the world is super accessible.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been a recurring dream I've had since I was a kid.
It's a neat dream.
It is. It's a really cool dream. And then from the other side of the lake, like once I'm in wherever it is that I want to go, I look back and I can see the skyline of Toronto, and it's really cool. And I always think like, wow, I didn't know I could see the CN Tower from Paris.
Well, when I was a kid living in North Bay, you know, I've always been a fan of big cities and Toronto in particular.
Yep.
And so I'd be this kid in North Bay, and I'd have dreams where I could walk from our house in North Bay to the financial district in downtown Toronto in 10 minutes.
That's so cool.
It would be like I was walking to downtown North Bay, except downtown North Bay would be downtown Toronto, right?
That's like
That's how much I wanted to be here, right?
Yeah. And now you are here.
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
And sometimes the dream would combine them so that somehow all the skyscrapers were in North Bay
Yeah.
and not in Toronto, you know? Yeah.
That's what happens in my dreams, like London and Paris and New York and like all these places I want to go are all like in Toronto.
Yeah.
Like they're all amalgamated, so I just have to like cross the street
Right.
and I'm in Paris. And I'm having all these dreams about London lately because like I'm applying for school obviously in the UK, so I'm like having all these dreams where I'm like in London doing an internship and I'm like taking the underground in London. I'm like on the train. And it's, yeah, I've been having those lately.
Yeah, that car back there, I don't know what the heck they were doing. They literally
I know, it didn't look at all.
like looked like they were going to drive right into everyone crossing the
I
street.
know.
But then they stuck their hand up to wave like, "Oh,
Sorry.
sorry." It's like,
for almost running you
sorry
over.
for what? Not running us over? Hey, I didn't run you over.
Well. Great.
Joe Smith, you're probably not the only person who had that dream.
Yeah.
That him and Scarlett Johansson were together. Yeah.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized like that's something else that we have in common is that we're both city people.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have two things in common. We're human and we're city people. Ken and I were talking the other day about how it's weird how our relationship works as well as it does because we literally don't have anything in common. Like nothing. Like we're complete opposites in like everything. And I was like, oh, I guess we have the fact that we're human in common.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
good.
I pointed out that we both have a YouTube channel. So,
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And we're both city people, so I guess we have that in common.
Yeah. Go down Elm Street. Well, not this time, Chris. I was going to head straight down Bay.
Farm Boy, those are popping up everywhere.
Yeah, that one's been there for a couple of years now,
Yeah,
at
and
least.
there's
Yeah.
one like down on Dundas.
Yeah, they're definitely expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got one in Guelph. Everyone went crazy about it again.
Here is College Street. This is where you get that awesome view of the Aura condo as you walk past here. Bam! There it is. Yeah.
That's another super convenient place to live because you have an IKEA downstairs and a Marshall's.
Right? Yeah.
Like, what else do you need?
Vivian Johnson is just watching. That's cool, Vivian. That's all I ask. Yeah.
All that is required.
Yep. Or a condo. Yeah, it's a condo. Is it a condo or a condo? I don't know. It might be a condo, but then again, it could be a condo. Yeah. Wow, that would be quite the place to live, Carl Roth, on the top floor of the Aura.
Yes, that
Yeah.
would be quite the view.
Yep. 51%. Okay, I'm gonna plug in my power bank.
Alright.
Worst shopping concourse in Toronto. Yep, without a doubt. The mall at the bottom of the Aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely creepy.
Hey, Sadie, hello. Hey, glad you were able to wake up at the perfect time. Okay. All right, we are plugged in. Yep. Yeah, you're probably right, Thunderbird, you know? If it was a more traditionally laid out mall like College Park, probably would have worked out better. Yeah, we got juice.
Something smells really good.
We got
Churros.
power bank juice, Susie.
Power bank.
Yeah.
There we go. There's Gerard Cohen.
Yep. I have the Pizza Nova song in my head now. Jeez, I jinxed myself.
It's gonna be stuck in my head forever.
Yeah.
I have Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey stuck in my head.
Let's get that out of your head and put the Pizza Nova song in there.
No. Don't infect me with your Pizza Nova jingles.
Too late.
Nope, Summertime Sadness. It's stubborn. But it's not even like the OG version, it's like the remix, like EDM version. There's that weird statue.
Or the creepy snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if Olaf wanted to act in a horror movie.
$850 square feet. That's a good size, you know, for the 50th floor. That's, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not cheap, but it's reasonable for that big of a unit on that high of a floor.
How much is the unit?
$3,800 a month.
Yeah,
at Aura.
That's not bad.
For 850 square feet, 2 bedroom.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, it's surprisingly less than you would think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I can't afford that, but like...
Right, most people can't.
Sure, some people can.
Yeah.
Now, if I cloned myself and there were 2 of me, then like, that would be fine, but...
Where? Oh, ha ha ha. Cute. Oh, I thought we were going to catch him taking a tinkle. Yeah. Oh no, we don't want to watch him do a tinkle. Yeah. Chris, the Pepsi driver, says, "Hello, Megan." Is that dog or an otter?
So cute. So little and cute.
What is this called? Caca. Okay, I just can't help but laugh a little bit at the name.
Are you 5?
Maybe I am. Does Meghan stream? No, she doesn't stream, but she does videos on her YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually
Check it out. It's called Meghan Sandor. She has like about 6 videos up or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't post as often as I should because I'm a very busy woman with lots to do. I don't have time to make YouTube videos all the time, but I do post as often as I can. And it's usually like I post videos about fashion history, fashion, sewing, all that jazz. So yeah, check it out if you're into that stuff.
Vivian Johnson. Kind of is. About the name of that restaurant. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a tad unappealing, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know I came that close, Joe Smith, to like breaking some sort of YouTube rules of conduct or something that would probably end up in me getting drummed out of Toronto forever. Showing a dog take a leak on the street. Has Meghan seen the movie named after her? No, not yet. No. Yeah, we could watch that tonight if you want.
Sure, I'd be down.
Yeah. Maybe tonight we'll check it out. Although the spelling of the name is a little different.
Yes, I don't tell them. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually. I forgot about that movie. A few of my exes have been creeping me lately, and I was thinking, like, that's weird. Why are they all creeping me at the same time? But it's probably because of that movie.
Yeah.
I'm probably like, oh, Meghan, what's she up to?
And we're almost at Dundas Street. In there, I think. Inside there, yeah. Yep. I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at least if it's not, at least he'll be warmer while he looks for it.
Right? It's a crappy tire. And over there, Young and Dundas. Down there. Gonna make a stop at City Hall. Well, we'll walk past and sort of nod our heads.
Watch out for little explosions coming out of the windows.
In that direction, yeah. Maybe we'll see John Tory standing on a ledge or something. I don't know. Let's hope not. Yeah. Hey, Sapand. Dan? I made a joke, something like that, but Meghan didn't really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, not cool.
I mean, it is kind of impressive in a way.
It's not. It's gross. It's It's not impressive at
I
all.
mean, have you seen him? Come on.
It's gross. That's what I'm saying. There was obviously some coercion going on.
No.
Nobody would date him willingly.
No. Oh, trust me. There are plenty of people who would.
No, I'm sorry. That's too young. That's too much of an age gap.
Yeah, let's just hope the new mayor is not far worse than John Tory could ever have been, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Right?
We're gonna get some wingman in there who wants to bulldoze Billy Bishop.
Like, we don't want somebody like another Ford ending up as mayor. How many Fords are there? They just come out of the woodwork.
God forbid.
So there is City Hall across the street. That's where all the action is in Toronto right now. Or that's where all the action was.
Right. Yeah. When nobody knew about it.
Yep. Vash Brannigan, me neither, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Hey William, how you doing? Hey GS. Hey, Maureen Bruce. I don't know if you're saying good night or if you're saying hello. But hello to you in either either case. Just coming around the front of Old City Hall.
Yep.
This is where Bay Street takes a curve here. Yo! Yo, 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 yo! Hey, Todd Boothby, hello. Hey, Wayne Cito, have a good night if you're heading off. Am I into gaming? No, I'm not really into gaming.
Thank goodness for that.
I never really got into it beyond the 80s and 90s version of gaming. And I only played it every once in a while back then. Actually, my cousin Justin, who said hello earlier, I think I used to play Mega Man 2 with him. We missed the light. Yeah, Mr. Hippo. That's going way back. Nancy Mattis. Oh, this is a very busy, safe area. That was just a fire truck going to hopefully not a serious fire somewhere.
It said it was the high-rise fire response, so...
High-rise fire response,
yeah.
Hopefully that's not a serious situation. But yeah, this is not a dangerous area at all. You'll hear sirens downtown all the time. That's just the nature of walking around downtown. But thank you for the super chat again, Nancy. Do I like Saturday Night Live? Yeah, I mean, I used to. I'm not so keen on it now as I was years ago. I used to never miss an episode. Now this season I've barely watched any episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's a lot safer than it used to be.
Yeah, it's just... something is just different about it now. And that's another thing you'll hear downtown all the time, Nancy. This random shouting or screaming people.
Yeah.
Yep.
That just goes with the territory.
Yeah. Kenny versus Spenny, that was a hilarious show. I lived just one street over from the house that they lived in. I can actually see their house from my window.
Really?
The house they used on the show, anyway. It's on Sherborne Street, that house. And my sister is actually friends with Kenny Hotz, so that's kind of neat. I never actually got to know him or anything, but she knows him. We are walking through the financial district. Bed Bath & Beyond is shutting down their Canadian operation. It's funny, I already thought they did.
I know. I know, you never see them on
I thought
like,
that was
anywhere.
old news. I see Michelle Gray is here. Hello, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
I didn't see you come in.
You snuck by us there.
Yep. And Darlene Labadie, hello. Sure thing, Stacy. Yeah, we're walking south on Bay Street, as I mentioned. So this is where all the big banking buildings are. Most of the tallest office towers in the city are all condensed in a pretty small area around here. This is sort of like the Wall Street of Canada, if you want to compare. Bay Street is to Toronto as Wall Street is to New York.
A lot of douche bros around here.
You see a lot of guys walking around in suits. They even shot that show Suits right up the street. That's where that show was shot.
The one where Meghan Markle was in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Toronto's safe. I mean, for a big city of millions of people, it's pretty darn safe. I mean, there'll be violence, of course, but yeah, I mean, you can't go anywhere where you won't find that happening. The crime rates in Toronto are actually one of the lowest among cities in Canada.
Way worse than
and far lower than a lot of big US cities.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, the most dangerous cities in Canada for high crime rates
Winnipeg.
are smaller cities, mostly in Western Canada. Yeah, like places like, or even Northwestern Ontario. Thunder Bay has a high crime rate. Winnipeg, Regina, Saskatoon, places like that. Way higher crime rates than Toronto.
I never feel unsafe walking around here. I actually feel more unsafe walking around Guelph at night than I do Toronto.
Right.
Because walking around Guelph at night, even downtown, there's like nobody out. Like the second the sun goes down, no one's out because everyone's at home with their kids. So there's no one like out on the streets. And it's just like dead suburban hellscapes. And you really feel like very exposed.
Yeah.
It's a really, like, it's an awful feeling walking around at night. But here, I always feel safe. Even like 3 o'clock in the morning, this is what the street would look like at 3 a.m. here.
Yeah. We just walked through here last night after I picked Meghan up at Union Station.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Noble Cost, yep. Hey, Mark S., hello. Walking past the Walrus. And here's another clue for you all. The Walrus was Paul. Goo goo gajoob. You might have to put that joke in the chat again, Christine. I'll show it to her. Scott Briggs, you are not the Walrus. We know who the Walrus really is. Goo goo gajoob. Yeah, fair enough, Vivian. A lot of people feel the same way. I'm a good serenader. Am I a good serenader?
You are actually.
Yeah? Alright.
You do have a nice voice.
You know, I'll get us warmed up for a minute. I'll take us through the Bay Teamway. It's indoor, or is it actually possible to walk through there? We'll
Wait,
find
where are
out.
we going?
We're going to go down and then that way. So back towards home, basically.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because the cord keeps getting snagged as I walk, so it pulls on the phone. Have to be careful of that. Not that cord, Allie. Jeez. You put it in the chat. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll show Meghan, Christine. Okay, let's walk through here. We'll get warmed up for a few minutes. This is the Bay Teamway. What kind of business do monkeys have? Monkey business? Oh. That's a groaner and a half. That's what that is. I think my dad would reject that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous, Whitby dude, that they did that, you know. The UP Express, all their trains are kiboshed because there's cracks in the brakes, in the brake discs or something. So
There's no Up Express right now?
no, they're using buses because they have to replace all the brake discs or whatever on the trains, and apparently they're hard to get because those trains are like kind of not typical. That's, you know what I mean? So
How long is it going to take to do that?
who knows? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What a major fail on Metrolink's part there. I know it's not them who caused the equipment to fail, but still.
That's garbage. So,
Yeah.
like, do you think it'll be fixed by, like, July?
Like, how many trains are they going, or buses are they going to have to run? Because the trains were running every 15 minutes, right?
I know.
And they hold a lot of people. And buses, like, they're going to have to run a crap load of buses
I know.
constantly just to try and keep up the same
With the demand.
amount of service. Yeah.
Do you think it'll be fixed by July?
I do not know.
Because, like, I want to go to Paris in July and I want to have to take the bus there to the airport.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully by July it'll be fixed. So hey, we're about to walk through the bus terminal. I've been in here before for a couple of videos and some live streams.
You know what? I'm just going to go to the bathroom over here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Megan's going to take a bathroom break. That tea went right through her, I think. Yeah, this is a pretty nice bus terminal. Way slicker and more modern than the old one. What's for supper tonight? I'm not sure, David. Haven't really thought about it yet. Working up a good appetite though, walking around. Yeah, and there's 2 levels, so there's another level above here that looks almost exactly the same. So there's the buses out there, and on the upper level there's more buses. So we got Go buses, and also all the intercity bus lines use this terminal now too. So you have the Greyhound buses coming in from the US, because Greyhound Canada does not exist anymore. But Greyhound US still has bus routes that come into the city from New York State and other places. And we have all the other bus routes like Ontario Northland and Flixbus and Megabus, and there's tons of them now because a bunch of new bus companies popped up to replace Greyhound when Greyhound went out of business in Canada. And yeah, the Ontario Northland bus comes here, so this is where you catch it if you want to go up north. Yeah, Greyhound Canada went kaput during the pandemic. So the only Greyhound buses you'll see now are ones from the US. Look at all these guys are putting their bikes on the bike rack here on the front of the Go bus. The Benny Hill Bus Company. Hey, Nancy Mattis. Thank you, Megan, for coming. Great to see you, and chattiness. Thank you once again, Nancy, for the super chat. I'll show this to her when she comes out. There she is. She's on her way. Yeah, your support is awesome, Nancy. Nancy Mattis says thank you.
Oh, thanks, Nancy. Great to see you in the chat also. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad my chattiness was appreciated. It's probably the only place it is.
Am I going to watch Super Bowl? Well, that's directed at Michelle. I'm not. Maybe Michelle, number one, is. So you can go up to the second level here. And there's stairs, and there's also an elevator. I remember when I was a kid, Benny Hill would play on CBC kind of later in the evening, like around 9 or 10 at night. And if my mom wasn't around, I would watch it because sometimes they had women with no tops on. I know, right? And they would show it because CBC would show things like that.
Late at night?
Well, if it was after 8 o'clock or whatever. Yep.
Did your mother know you were watching such scandalous things?
I don't think she did, no. Thanks, Anna B.
Man, that overpass is like, look at it. It's in bad shape.
Yeah, the gardener has seen better days. That's true, Ali, they do, right? Bad Ken, I was very bad boy, yep. Hey, Keith Kumpa, hello.
I think, I don't know, if I had a son who was like 12, 13, 14 years old, I would just assume that he was like trying everything he could to see naked women.
Yeah, well, this was before I was 12 or 13. This was more like when I was 9 or 10.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So there's a Flix bus. So you got the Go bus and the Flix bus.
What's the Flix bus?
It's like a new kind of discount bus line.
Oh.
A bunch of them popped up after Greyhound went out of business.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Greyhound's still going to New York.
Yeah, it's still in the States, yeah.
Like you can catch a
But you can't.
Greyhound to New York City from here.
Yeah, you can't catch it anywhere in Canada, though.
No.
Carl Roth, right? Can we get across? Well, let's not try. Let's just, yeah. Ah, Susie's back. Welcome back.
Hey, Susie.
I think there's a spot here where you can see the tower. There we go.
Oh, look at the hearts for Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, there's little hearts.
Aw, that's cute.
Can you see the hearts?
It's red and pink.
Yep. It's all done up for Valentine's.
Yeah, so
Nice.
you know that's on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty neat. Did the mayor make that? It's his message.
I always love you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I picked up on that, Vivian.
Picked up on what?
Your hint.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she already had some of that Delicioso veggie pizza earlier.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yep. I turned her on to that.
It's good stuff. Although I ruined it when I took
Oh.
it out of the oven.
Our car is waiting. let's cross here and we'll start going east. Yeah, Taylor's perfection. I'm going to stock up on those things as much as I can. I know some people think they're gross, but I love them. I don't know, those Delicio veggie pizzas, to me they're great. So as long as I can, I will enjoy them, because I know one day they'll be gone. And then I'll have to find something I like almost as much.
Dr. Ocker is the spinach one.
Yeah, I do like the Dr. Ocker thin crust pizzas. I like those.
Yeah.
But sometimes I want a nice thick crust, you know?
Oh no, I prefer the thin crust pizza. I think it's good.
This is the Esplanade. A friend of mine used to live in this building.
Oh really?
Yeah. Christina used to live in that building.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a nice building.
See what's happening along the Esplanade. So we're making our way east now. Kind of walking along the southern side of the St. Lawrence neighborhood.
There's the old spaghetti factory.
Yep. Have you been there?
No, I haven't
No?
actually.
I've been twice, I think. I like it.
I've
I
heard
mean,
good things,
it's
but
just-
like, pasta's not really my jam, so.
Yeah, I like pasta. I mean, it didn't blow me away or anything, but I thought it was good enough
Yeah.
for what it is. Because with me, pasta is all about the sauce.
Yeah.
Like the sauce. If I like the sauce, then I like everything else.
I have a good sauce.
Yeah, don't trip now. Yeah.
I don't know, I have an issue with like eating empty calories. Like, I don't know. To me, pasta is just like empty calories. Like, there's no nutritional value to it. So like,
Just to fill you up.
yeah.
Makes me feel all warm inside.
Yeah, no, I'd rather like, I don't know, like if I'm gonna eat like 700 calories in one fell swoop, I'd rather have like brown rice or like some kind of grain that has nutritional value with like protein and some fiber and like a balanced meal. You know?
I don't think about any of that stuff whatsoever.
I always think about that. That's why I don't drink really, because like alcohol is just like empty calories. Like the only food that I will happily eat that's like empty calories is cake. Like if I'm gonna eat 300 calories of that have no nutritional value whatsoever, it's gonna be cake.
Yeah.
But like pasta and alcohol and like not interested.
It's a complex carbohydrate.
Yes, it is. But so is cake, and cake is much more delicious.
I find if I'm having a day where, say, my stomach is a little bit off, like maybe a little like it's having trouble doing its job, you know, like where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
why does it feel all weird? And I find if I eat some pasta, it totally settles it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
carbs will settle your stomach.
And I just feel okay after
Yeah.
that, yeah.
But that's why, like, I don't know, I was never one to like go out and drink, because if you drink a lot, you have to eat carbs to like keep yourself from puking, basically. but then it's like all the empty calories from the alcohol, and then all the empty calories from the whatever carbs you eat, and then it all just metabolizes as sugar in your bloodstream, and it's just so hard on your pancreas and your liver, and like, ugh, why would I do that to myself?
Yeah, I just don't even think about any of those things. I just go, I like how this tastes, I will eat it.
Yeah.
And I will stop eating it when I'm full.
I don't know, I used to do that when I was in like my early 20s, but I don't know, once I hit 30, I just became like very aware of like what I was putting in my body, and then as I became very concerned with like making sure that all my meals were balanced, and like I was eating enough calories, not too little but not too much, like,
Right.
you know, just getting the right kind of nutrition, and making sure like I eat pretty close to a Mediterranean diet, so I eat a lot of like fish and seafood, and I eat a lot of like vegetables and rice and yogurt and that kind of stuff. Yes, that sucks, Nancy. I hear ya. Yep. I have a friend who has that too, and he like manages it through his diet, but he's the same, like very low carb, like no sugar at all. Like he eats, basically he lives off of like protein and fiber, and it works really well for him. Like a lot of his symptoms are gone. But also like his diet to manage is like carefully supervised by his doctor as well, so there's that.
Last night, Megan and I tested our blood pressure.
Yes.
And I have lower blood pressure than Megan does.
No, my second reading was the same as yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We were on par, because you have to take like a few readings to get the average.
Right.
But yeah, you actually have like pretty low blood pressure. I was concerned because Ken's diet is very high in sodium, but I guess all the walking you do offsets it, so
Yeah.
that's good.
My blood pressure was optimal.
It was. Mine was too.
Yeah.
But that's another thing we have in common. We have optimal blood pressure.
Yeah.
That's good. Hypertension runs in my family, so I'm always careful. I eat a heart-healthy diet.
I eat a terrible diet.
I know. It drives me insane.
Pizza and burritos and chips and
Toasted peanut butter.
peanut butter sandwiches and
I don't think I've ever seen you eat like a raw vegetable.
well, I do eat banana smoothies. That's fruit though. Yeah.
But I've never seen you like pick up a bag of carrots and go, you know what I'm hungry for? This bag of carrots.
No.
But yeah, you know what happens when your diet is like really low in processed foods and like you make all your food yourself is that you become like more sensitive to the subtle tastes of things. So like for example, carrots and cucumbers and peppers, and like you notice all the subtle differences in flavor between all those things, and you become more like sensitive to the flavors of like different fruits and vegetables, and things just like taste more delicious because you're not like, your system's not being overrun by like sugar and salt and fat, which like changes your taste buds and like the way things taste to you. So if you stick to as natural a diet as possible, your food will taste better. Like it will enhance your taste buds, which is really cool. Your palate becomes more sensitive.
Oh, you think so, Nancy? Yeah, I remember her from the show.
Who?
She reminds you of a character from the show Lost Girl.
Oh.
Or you remind her, I should say. Yeah. Megan's never seen that show, so that's totally lost on her.
Just went straight over my head.
Oh, yogurt. See, I do eat yogurt.
Yes, you do eat yogurt.
I eat Greek yogurt
That's true.
almost every day because it's high in protein and it's somewhat healthy.
It is.
And yeah, so I use that as a good source of protein when I'm doing my workouts, as like a pre-workout or something like that.
Yeah, yogurt's good. I put yogurt in my overnight oats.
Yeah.
I'll put like a tablespoon. One of my favorite flavors that I've been doing lately is like you do the overnight oats, and then I put a tablespoon of banana yogurt and a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and then in the morning I chop up a banana and mix that in, and then I sprinkle some chocolate chips on top. It's really good.
And I am a vegetarian also.
Yes, that's true. You don't eat red meat.
So I'm not a complete slob when it comes to what I'm putting in my body. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have a diet that's low in red meat.
Yeah. So how you doing? You feeling okay? Yeah.
I'm pretty much
With
ready
the
to
walking?
pack it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet are starting to hurt.
Because we're not too far away from back to where we started, pretty much. Yeah, we'll walk up Sherborne.
Yeah, it lasted longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. So there's a really good burrito place right along here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, called Bolero's, I think, or something like that. Maybe not Bolero. Hello.
Better than burrito boys?
Well, I don't know about that, but it is all about the footwear. I wear comfortable shoes. I'm wearing my Vesties right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, my shoes are comfy, but they're new, so
Let's go up here. We'll peek in the burrito place. Bolays, that's it. Too bad they closed so early. Boo. Burrito Boys is open till like 3 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, on a Saturday, yeah. My gelatin, you gelatin? I don't think I willingly eat gelatin.
You don't like Jello?
Like, I try to avoid it if I can.
There's like vegan gelatin.
Yeah.
It's made with that like seaweed powder.
But sometimes that stuff is in the ingredients of all kinds of things that you wouldn't think
Yeah.
it's in.
Doesn't yogurt have some gelatin in it?
I don't know. It better not.
I think it does. I don't think all yogurt does, but I think some types of yogurt do.
Yeah, Noble Cost. It's not vegetarian gelatin, right? So I try not to eat it, but sometimes, like I said, it's in things that you wouldn't even expect it to be in. So I'm sure I eat gelatin unknowingly all the time.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Like, I'm not like a super obsessive,
Yeah.
type that like scrutinizes every ingredient of everything I eat. As long as it seems like it's a vegetarian thing, for the most part, I'm usually okay with that, right?
It's not directly the flesh of an animal.
Yeah, it's not a hunk of meat. Some people are way more strict about these things. I do eat eggs, yeah. Although I haven't had any in a long time, but I do eat eggs. I do drink milk.
Oh, look at these lamps. They're so cool. Look at the feather ones. Damn, that is so cool.
What is this weird ass thing?
That's how I would decorate my house.
Really?
Yeah. That's exactly how. Look at that little chair. It's so cute. I love those lamps. Oh my god. The feathers on the shade, that's really cool. That'd be a really easy DIY project though.
Hey, Andrew Nielsen, $5. Gelatin is in mini wheats. Ah,
There you go.
well, I haven't had mini wheats in a long time. I switched to Vector cereal a while back. I mean, I'm sure there's something in Vector cereal that I don't want to know is in there also, but I don't care. I like my Vector cereal, so I'm not going to stop eating it.
So you don't eat marshmallows?
Well, I haven't had marshmallows since I was a kid. Like, I don't know, it's just not something I eat.
There was marshmallows in the hot chocolate I made you.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think of that. See? Oh, well.
I didn't either.
I'm not going to worry about stuff like that. I'm as much as a vegetarian as I feel like being. Let's just put it that way. It almost breaks your teeth, Dan, yeah? Nancy Mattis, another $5. Sorry, Megan and Ken, you meant gelatin for footwear. So this whole gelatin conversation was started by something.
Oh my gosh.
Something that wasn't even to do with gelatin.
That's so funny.
Hey, well, no worries, Nancy. Thank you for the $5 super chat once again. Oatmeal is a great source of protein. Yeah, I used to eat oatmeal quite a bit.
I love oatmeal.
Yeah.
I do overnight oats. That's what I do every day. It's delicious.
Bill Cosby eats Jell-O. It's time for your Jell-O pudding pops. Yeah, we're walking up the infamous Sherborne Street. Ooh.
Yeah.
A lot of people are legit scared of this street.
Well, it is a bit creepy because there's no one out.
Yeah. Especially after dark. I think we'll be fine. This will take us right up to Dundas.
Yeah.
And then my apartment is literally a block away. Am I armed just with my guns? My built-in guns.
Those are my guns.
Hey, Michael Wynn, hello. How much do I pay for rent? Raz P. Well, I just did a video recently in my YouTube shorts. All about that. It's my 30-second apartment tour. Check out my YouTube shorts and you'll get the answer to that question. Let's just put it this way, my rent is cheap and I'm happy about it. Happy enough to sing. I burst into song thinking about my cheap rent.
It's a rarity in this city.
Yep. I'm armed with Savage Wit root beer and a very tall girlfriend.
That's right.
She's a little on the tall side, taller than average by a fair amount, I would say.
I'm only 5'7".
You're more like 5'8", but you're like at least 4 inches taller than average for a woman, anyway. Yeah.
Because my legs are disproportionately long.
Yeah.
I have like a really short waist, like my torso is really short. I have like no waist. And it's just my whole body is like legs and arms.
Yeah. Lil XO, not yet, but Meghan loves the blanket. She was using it last night and today.
Yep.
When she took a nap.
It's super cozy.
Yep. It's very fluffy and warm. Mr. Hippo is scared of Sherborne. I don't think a hippo would have anything to worry about.
No.
Nope.
I think Sherborne would be scared of the hippo.
Yeah. Did I get any root beer? I got some recently, Gertej, yes. Here is Queen and Sherborne. One of the most infamous intersections in the city. And this is where they tore down a bunch of trees here at Moss Park to make way for the Ontario line. And apparently the trees at Osgoode Hall are also going to be torn down.
There was a guy protesting that today.
Was there? Yeah.
Yeah, I walked by there on my way to my appointment, and like there was one lone guy with a sign protesting that.
Do I like root beer floats? You know, I haven't had one since I was a kid, but I do remember liking them. Yeah. To me, that's something that puts me in the mind of banana splits and root beer floats and sitting at a stool at a kind of an ice cream parlor type place.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should make an ice cream sandwich root beer float. So you should get a big tall glass and do the root beer and ice cream thing, and then like crush up some Oreo cookies and mix it into the ice cream before you pour the root beer on top. And then once you do that, then take an ice cream sandwich and break it in half and stick it in the root beer float.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
I just invented a dessert for you. We call it the K Continuum.
The K Continuum. And I just realized that this view of the financial district is suddenly here. That was never here before because all the trees were in the way. So all of a sudden, view unlocked.
That is a neat view.
Yeah. Here's the sketchiest Dollarama, probably in the whole downtown. The cake continuum. There is cake waiting for me.
I did bring you lots of cake.
Yep.
I made 3 big cakes last weekend. So I saved some, put them in the freezer for Ken, and I brought them.
Yeah.
I made a Black Forest cake that was about 16 inches tall. And then I made a lavender Earl Grey cake and I made a salted caramel Biscoff cheesecake. Because we had birthdays in our family, so I made 3 cakes.
I think I'll have some as soon as we get back.
There you go.
Hey, have a good night, Vivian.
Bye, Vivian.
Thank you for tagging along for so long. I appreciate it very much. And I'm sure I'll see you very soon.
Yeah.
In the next stream or in my premiere tomorrow night. Johnny Strides. What is it about?
It strides in the house.
Strides is in the house. Wondering what it is about.
It's about nothing.
It's about walking down Sherborne Street at night. Because people are scared of Sherborne Street.
So obviously we have to go there.
That poor guy, I see him all the time there. He is not in good shape at all, that guy.
No, poor guy.
Yeah. Is that a fake Johnny Strides?
Really?
It is a fake Johnny Strides. Well, it's still a boot walking up Sherborne Street, fake Johnny Strides.
Strides has an imposter.
Yep. We both do. I've had mine pop into the chat before.
Really?
Yep.
You're a doppelganger?
Yep. And a fake Lizzo. Oh no. We're being replaced. Replaced by the imposters.
The fake YouTubers are taking over.
Yep. Fakey fake. Is fakey fake behind all this? Well, let's not accuse anything, but it's not making it very easy to not become an immediate suspect with that name, right?
Fakey fake, huh?
Yeah. We're about to walk past the house, the infamous house with the cameras.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild. When you were telling me about that, I was like, I do not believe this is a thing. Like, I had
Yeah.
to see it with my own eyes.
And I think there's going to be a new building on this empty lot that's been here for a long time. A big, tall building, actually. I'm not sure if this house is included. Oops, with the
Yeah,
development.
It's like a
Ah,
47 stories.
47 stories. Looks like the house is still there in the rendering, so the house will not be coming down.
That's gonna gentrify this building.
Yeah. So this house here has some cameras mounted on it, and the owner has a YouTube channel with just the address of the house as the name of the channel, and all of his videos also have the same name, just the address of the house. So 230 Sherborne, and he just posts videos of all the crazy stuff that happens right here in front of his house that he captures on video, because lots of crazy things happen
No, it's like wild.
at Dundas and Sherborne.
Hey, how are you? How
Hey.
are you, man? You okay?
Good. Oh, sorry, man. There's Sam's food store. It's a crazy store. It's a normal store, but crazy things tend to happen in and around it.
Yep.
Dundas and Sherborne. Last time I recorded a video starting from here, a bunch of cop cars were parked right in front of Sam's food store, and I didn't know what they were there for. And then I did my video, and then later on, when I was home, I saw on the news that a guy was stabbed to death right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Did they catch the guy who did it?
I haven't heard if they caught him or not. Hello, America, Sydney. How you doing? But one neat thing about that that Sam's store back there is that it's one of the places in Toronto where you can get Faygo pop. That's like a brand of pop.
Oh, is that where you and Jim go?
From Detroit, yeah.
Oh my god, you literally risk your lives every time you come here to get that stuff.
Well, it's right there, and not too many places carry Faygo, so you can get Faygo there, and they have like it's good pop that comes with all different flavors, right? So if you want,
you risk your life every time just to
we're
get
not
that.
risking our life. We're just
Okay, but like some guy got.
We're just
stabbed
putting
there.
up with potential sketchiness to get some Faygo. A juggalo favorite, that's right. And we are back to where we began, pretty much. So it took just almost 2.5 hours. Pretty much just what I said, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to wrap up the stream, people. We're walking up my block here.
Almost back.
Almost back where we began. So thank you everyone for joining Megan and myself on this lengthy walk all around downtown. Kind of did a big circle, I guess.
It was a good time.
Yeah, long walk down the Bay Street condo canyon. So I hope you enjoyed. You were all awesome in the chat tonight. I appreciate it very much, being all civil and friendly. I enjoyed conversing with all of you. And thanks to those who sent support, very much appreciated.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Nancy Mattis with your multiple super chats, and Clayton Crawford with the giant super chat earlier tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was quite something. And thanks to the mods for doing your good work. And of course, I will be premiering a video tomorrow evening on my channel, as I do every night when I don't do a live stream. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll do another live stream probably within the next few days, maybe 3 days from now. You never know, might be sooner, might be later. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe and like and all that stuff.
Why don't you gently massage the like button?
Yes, that's right. If you're into that, gently massage the subscribe button and the like button. I'm sure they'll enjoy that. And hey, check out Megan's YouTube channel also.
That's right, I have a YouTube channel.
Yes, Meghan Sandor is the name of her channel. So have a great evening, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all again soon, because, as usual, I will continue. As will Megan.
That's right.
All right. Bye, all.